Alright, so the Beats by Dr. Dre Powerbeats earbuds. Had a chance to try these out and I figured I'd share what I learned. First thing I want to mention is a bit of a disclaimer. I don't claim to be an expert on audio equipment. Really don't know a lot about the technical aspects of the specifications and all that. Basically all I can really do is give my opinion, kind of an everyman's opinion of what I think of these. And hopefully that might be of some use to somebody anyway. So as I had mentioned in my unboxing video, I hadn't intended on buying anything this high-end or this expensive. Basically I was just trying to replace my iPod earbuds. And these have been working fine. There's no real problem with these. The only thing is that I took up running a while back, and when I go running these things tend to fall out of my ears. Or at least they get loose. They get loose enough that the sound is there's a problem with the sound. You know, once I get sweaty enough they're even harder to put in. So I find myself spending half the run just pushing these into my ears. So I wanted something that had the clip that goes over the ear. And I would have been happy getting something a lot cheaper, but because these were on sale, I decided to take a chance and go with these. So these, of course, being Beats by Dre, they're pretty stylish. They come in this really nice box. I mean, I'm gonna probably keep coming back to this, but I think a lot of this is a style over substance kind of a thing. So when you pay this kind of money, you get this nice presentation. And they came in here, and underneath this was where the case and this little thing were. And here you have the paperwork. There's a catalog, warranty information, and the user guide. This little black case here, it's got kind of a flimsy thing, but this is basically a little holder for the extra ear tips. And this is kind of an important thing. These come in small, medium, and large. The medium ones are already on the earbuds. The extra ones are in here. Well, not necessarily extra ones. But it's definitely a good idea to try and get a good fit with these. If you're going to be spending the kind of money you're going to on these, you're going to want them to be comfortable and do what they're supposed to do, which is to stay in your ears. The case that came with it, this is nice. It's a nice hard case. Once again, if you're going to be spending the money on these, you want to keep them safe. So it's nice to give you this case here. There's a little side pouch over here. There's a little clip that you can clip the things to your shirt, and it has an extender for the cord. The cord's not long enough for you. All in this little zipper case. And the cord itself is pretty short. I actually found this very good length. When I was running, I'm a little bit under 6 feet tall, and this was pretty much just what I needed. The iPod earbuds that I've been using are actually, cord was quite a bit longer, and I always thought that was kind of a good thing, but it would tend to get tangled up and stuff, and this is actually, I'm sure they did a lot of research to figure out how long it should be, and being shorter, it actually worked out very good. It was just the right length. But if it is too short for you, it's nice that they give you the extender. The earbuds themselves, it's a nice design. These are the neon orange. They have 3 neon colors, orange, blue, and pink. And then they have the standard colors, which are black, red, and white. I actually wanted the black ones, but those weren't on sale. And when you're talking about $150 or $80, I just had to go with these for the $80. Here's what they look like though. It's the part that goes in your ear. So you want to make sure you have a nice fit in there. So it goes in. And the clip that goes over your ear. I found this nice. It's has some give to it. It's nice and I don't know what you call it, it's rubbery. So it's not very hard. And also this part here, you can actually adjust it. I saw a video on the Powerbeats 2, the Bluetooth version, and those ones apparently it's just a rubber piece and it doesn't adjust. I mean, it moves around like this, but you can't change the size. So I think that's a very good thing for something that's going to be going over your ear. You're going to want it to be comfortable. If you're wearing this for an extended period of time, this part could get pretty painful or at least uncomfortable, and this part could get pretty painful or at least uncomfortable on your ear. So I thought that was very good. And it's nice that they give you the different ear tips so you can make sure you get the right size in there. I found them to be pretty comfortable. The left ear I think I'm going to need to do a little bit of adjusting on. I went out on a run yesterday and I ran for almost an hour, which is longer than I usually go for, but I wanted to see how they held up over time. I did have a little bit of a problem with the left one keeping a good seal in my ear, but they stayed on very good, of course. I mean, they go right over your ears. And I might need to do a little bit more adjusting because they were relatively comfortable, but not perfect. But I think with the adjustments that you can make, I think they'll be fine. Now if you head down the cord, a few inches down, you have the remote control. This, I think, is going to be a very useful thing, and unfortunately I'm not going to be able to give a full review on this because I was using an old iPod. I'm not sure what generation it is, but it's like second, third, something like that. And this remote and the other functions on this support much later generations. So I think it'll be fine, but basically you have a volume control. You have this one button in the center that controls everything else. I think it's going to take a little bit of learning, but I'm sure people are used to this kind of a thing. You know, sometimes you have to like press it twice, press it 3 times, and hold it. There's a lot of different things, but it explains it all in the manual. So I think once I get a new iPod or something, it's going to come in handy. This remote can also be used for phone usage. You can use it obviously for the volume again. You can use it to answer the phone, to hang up, to mute, for the music, the same thing, the volume control. You can start and stop a song or pause a song. You can skip a track. You can do a lot of different things. Unfortunately, I wasn't able to use that because of the fact that I'm using the old iPod. Although I'm using a BlackBerry, which isn't the newest thing, I did check it out and I was able to answer a call on it and mute it and hang up on it. So this thing seems to work fine. It should be nice, obviously, if you're walking or running or whatever. You can control your phone, and then a little further down we have the microphone, which of course is branded. And that seemed to work okay too. It seems a little bit far away from where your head is, but that's where it's designed to be, I guess, so it seems to work okay. And then you get the nice plug here. Everything's very matching and very stylish. So I guess the important thing now is the sound quality. I tried these out sitting in a chair listening to music and also going on a run yesterday. A pretty long run. Long run for me, about an hour. And overall, I thought the sound was good. It didn't blow me away like I was sort of expecting something with the reputation that these have would. As I said, I've been using the iPod earbuds. So when the iPod came out, these were a pretty stylish thing. At that point, I don't think anybody would have considered buying a different pair of earbuds or headphones because I think it was almost more important to have these than it was to have the iPod, because people wanted to be seen with these things in their ears. Obviously things have changed now and there's a lot more choices out there. I mean, obviously that's what our country is run on, capitalism, so people want to have different choices and different companies want to sell different things. But as I said, I think the quality on these was fine. It didn't blow me away, but it sounded good. And it's pretty similar on the Beats by Dr. Dre Powerbeats, which sort of surprised me. There was definitely a better quality in the bass and in the high sounds too. I'm not going to say it wasn't an improvement. It just wasn't as big of a step up as I expected. I would start listening to a song with the iPhone buds and then quickly switch over to these, and it just wasn't as big of a difference as I would have expected. I tried to listen to a bunch of different kind of music just to get a good representation for these things, trying them out. I mean, I listened to David Bowie, listened to the Bee Gees, listened to Led Zeppelin, listened to some Jay-Z, some Cypress Hill. It's a bunch of different styles, different kinds of music. And they're good. They're very good. But as I said, they don't blow me away like I thought they would. When I was looking into these, one of the other pairs I saw of another brand, they actually have a setting to let ambient sound in, and another setting that get rid of the ambient sound. I thought that was these, and I was sort of looking forward to that because when I'm out running, obviously I'm going to want to hear like traffic. I'm going to want to hear something that could be dangerous. But it turns out that these don't have that, and supposedly they do let in ambient sound. I didn't really hear a lot of outside noise when I was out running, but that I think has been pointed out as a reason for the lack of audio quality, is that it lets in some ambient sound on purpose. Whether that's true or not, I don't know, or it's just an excuse. But I guess this all leads us to the style versus substance thing. When I posted my unboxing video, I had quite a few people who were saying that I was ripped off, that they wear $20 earbuds and they work just fine. There was a lot of interesting comments, and I have to agree with all that stuff. These things retail for $150. $150 for a pair of earbuds. I mean, if you're rolling in the dough, that doesn't really, matter that much. But if money's an issue at all, that's a lot of money to pay for something that you're just gonna be listening to music with, especially when you already have a perfectly good pair that's included with your player. I wouldn't have paid $150 for these, and if I had paid $150 for these, I would have been very disappointed in them. As it was, I got them on sale for $79.99, and because of that, I'm actually pretty happy with them. If I had paid any more, I think I would have felt kind of ripped off. I think my theory on it is you're spending $150 for this, and I'm thinking you're getting about $50 worth of audio quality. Maybe being generous, I don't know, but about $50 worth of quality and $100 worth of status and, I don't know, flash. You get this really nice box, nice and heavy. I mean, it has a magnet here, and all the little doodads that come with it. And that's all nice, but that's not what I need. I just needed a pair of earbuds. You get this really nice case. And of course, obviously you get the all-important B. People are paying to be running, working out, walking, and having people see this on their ear. Very important, obviously, to some people. I think if I end up getting another pair, I'm just going to go ahead and buy a $20 pair of Sony's, or I don't even know what brand, just whatever looks like it'll be comfortable and has the features that I want, because I have a feeling it's going to sound pretty close to as good as these do. Yeah, I guess that's about it. I don't want to think of it as a totally negative review, but I definitely don't think they're worth $150. I think they're a very good pair. They're definitely a step up for me, and I don't know, I'm going to use them some more and see how they work over time. I hope they're going to last for a long time for the money I paid. Thank you for watching.